Namaste. Welcome back to Tantra Tutorials. I'm your host, Tantra Psychic. My real name is Gagandeep Kosa, and we are going to discuss today about Solar Somvar, Sawan vrat, Sawan Shivratri, and the Lunar Eclipse, which is going to happen on August 7th. And I'm also going to share a link where you can find the Muhurtas and the time for these particular things, that events that are going to happen. Before that, let me introduce myself. I'm working as an online psychic since August 2012, and before that, I also used to help people, but I never charged. I had a Tantra and Occult coach group on Orkut that I started back in 2002, and it was a huge success. And since then, we have World Orkut has shut down, and now I'm on my YouTube channel sharing that knowledge with all of you guys. And if you want to know more about me, you're welcome to visit my website. It's tantrapsychic.com. Over there, you can check out About Me section, my two stores, my client testimonials. And if you want, you can go ahead and assess the blog page of this particular Tantra tutorial playlist as well, the other videos that I share. And if you want to support my effort, you can directly donate me by the donate button on the channel homepage of YouTube, or donate buttons given on the Tantra tutorial blog page on tantrapsychic.com. Here's a screenshot. These are on the upper right corner. Also, all the links are given in the description of the video. Each and every video in the Tantra tutorial playlist, they all have those links. So don't worry, you just have to go down, click on the description, and you can access all the links there. Excuse me. Okay, so and I also love to share my experience about the various products that I use, and I do that in the Amazon recommendation page on tantrapsychic.com. But sadly, Amazon is shutting down the A store, so no longer you would be able to see that store that I have made up on that particular page. So I'm now going to share my videos about the various reviews of the different products that I have used till date, and I like those or don't like those. So I will not only tell you to buy things, but I will also tell you don't buy this stuff. This is not good enough for your money. Anyway, so let's jump into today's topic. Sawan vrat was requested to me, but I'm late. I'm sorry, I was busy. It have already started, but he also requested maybe late. Anyway, so the Sawan vrat have started on 9th of July according to the Canadian time zone, and it will end on 7th of August, which is again according to the Canadian time zone. I'm going to list a link. If you go on to there, you will be able to see the various dates from which the Sawan vrat, Sawan Mass will start, and when will it end. So check out the links in the description. So we are in the middle of the Sawan vrat, but now again 21st, which is today, 21st of July, is Shravan Shivratri. So it's a very important day, that if you want to do Shiva worship or some Shiva mantras, or you want to ask him to become your guru, or you want to get a mantra from Lord Shiva, if you have already accepted him as your guru and have done the things that I have told you in the previous video that you can do to make Lord Shiva your guru and get the mantras from him instead of any other person living, even from me. So if you don't consider me as your Shiksha guru, and you want to energize the mantra, you can do it by going to a Shivalaya and write down the mantra on a white paper, and then put it in front of you and in the feet of Lord Shiva or their Shiva lingam, and in such a way that it doesn't get wet. And then you have to chant at least one rosary of that mantra in front of Lord Shiva, and position yourself in a way that you are facing east, north, or northeast direction. And then before you start that, you offer kachi lassi, which is a mixture of water with a tiny little amount of unheated, unpasteurized milk. But if you can't find that kind of milk, use the whole fat milk that you can get. And Sorry about that. Anyways, so you offer that, and you offer some kind of fruit, some kind of nevedya, which can be good. You can jaggery, right? In English it is called jaggery. And you can offer dhoop, deep, like jyoti and dhoop, or agarbatti, or incense sticks, right? So, and then pray to Lord Shiva to give you the permission, as well as give you the initial energy for that mantra, unlock that mantra for you, and ask for permission plus blessings for success in the sadhana of that mantra. So then you perform that mantra chanting sitting over there, and voila, your mantra have energized. It will start working, will give you the initial minimum requirement of the energy of the mantra for you to be able to get easy and fast success in the sadhana, and then you can do it. Now this day is very important. It is Sawan Shivratri, and you can utilize this day for same purpose, or otherwise also you can do the Shiva worship. About the vrata, somebody asked me, Tantra, please share how we can do the vrata in the Sawan month, or of Sola Somvar, right? So I have done Sola Somvar, and I have done Somvar vrats, I have done Shivratri vratas. What I would do is I would just avoid salt, okay? So once a day I would have a proper meal, but I would not add any salt to it, okay? I would have the meal without salt, and rest of the day I would rather have fruits and milk and dairy products, and I avoid salt all day long. That's how I did it. If you want to do it that way, you can, okay? The basic thing about the vrata is, when you do the vrata, you are remembering God for the whole day, and you are giving yourself a reason to remember him. So if you are strictly following a diet from that your usual routine, your mind is asking continuously, why I can't eat that thing, or why I can't that, at that point of time I can't eat that thing. You're making yourself a bit hungry. You're not giving the things that your body is accustomed to take every day, and the body will ask you what is happening here. And then when you think about that, you are craving for some food and you can't eat it just because you are in the vrata, you're remembering God, right? So, and that increases your faith that you can overcome your vikaras, you can overcome your desires, just because of the bhakti, but because of the devotion that you have into the devata, into the God that you worship, right? So that's the one part of the psychology. Plus also vrata itself also helps you calm down, balance your body hormones. It also helps you to take control of your emotions. It also helps to calm down. It also helps to control your vikharas to certain extent. So it improves your willpower, right? Check out the Sankalpa Siddhi video if you want to know more about it, right? Okay, one more thing, you during a vrata you should recite or listen to the vrat katha related to that vrata. So for Sola Somvar there is a different katha, for Somvar vrat it is a different katha. So these kathas are easily available on the local bookstores, right? Okay, so you can use any of these books, and you can uh, recite these stories, or you can listen to these stories and somebody can recite it for you. And if you cannot find these stories on through the books, you can always google it and search online. Maybe you would be also able to find the vrat stories related to the vrata in English, and also you can also check out some videos on YouTube. Mostly, you will be able to find the Vrat Kathas on YouTube, so you can just listen to those. And yeah, that's one part of having or observing a vrata as well. Anyways, so for Sola Somvar, you do the vrata every Somvar until the 17th Somvar, when you go to the Shiva temple and do the Udyapan. And during the Udyapan, you take the help of the priest. The priest will do the puja for you, and then you can distribute the prasad afterwards into the various people present in the temple there, maybe in your neighborhood, maybe in your home. So that's the completion of Sola Somvar Vrat. I have a particular book that I have of Saptavar Vrat Katha, and I'll check out the things that they have said you can use, so that I do not miss out anything. Okay, so I have told you the way I have to, like I used to do it, right? So in that time you have to offer jaggery, deep, like the jyoti, naivedya, which can be any kind of sweet. Okay, you can offer any kind of ritufala, bilvapatra, you can offer janeu. It's easily available in puja stores, and you can offer chandan. Chandan is usually lying there beside the shivlingam, and you just have to rub it on that stone, take out some paste, and apply on the shivlingam. And you have to offer some akshat. Akshat are unbroken white rice grains, basmati rice grain. Then you can offer flowers, okay, and preferably do it in the morning time than in the evening time. That's what the book says, but I would say even in the evening time is fine. If you cannot go into the morning, you can go in the evening time, but not in the noon time. I don't feel it's the right time to do this puja, right? And then it says that on the 17th Monday, take gehu, shuddha gehu, like the one which is very pure and untouched, not used by people in home to cook. Okay, use that kind of whole grain flour, right? Where I was, yeah, gehu is wheat flour, right? Wheat flour. And then after that, mix gur in it and make churma. So it's a I'm not having a cookery show here, but if you search for churma, how to make it, you would be easily be able to find how to make it. And then take that churma along with you to the Shiva temple and ask the pujari there to do the udyapan for you, and then distribute the prasad. That's the completion of Sawan vrat. That's how I did it, and I have done it multiple times. And yes, when you go to the local temple and ask the priest over there to help you, you should do it like 2-3 days in advance. Sometimes they are not free, then you can ask somebody else to do it for you. And when you go there, they can also give you a list of items that you are supposed to bring along for the udyapan to be done, for the completion of vrata to be done for you. Okay, and yeah, go for it. You can start this vrata, Sola Somvar vrata, on any Somvar in this Sawan month. And also the best day would be 7th of August, because it is being coincided with the partial lunar eclipse. Again, check out the links in the description, and you would be able to find out when the eclipse will start, when it will max out, and when it will end, according to your location, right? Because each and every location have different time zone and may have different times of starting the lunar eclipse as well. Okay, now about the eclipse, what you can do during the eclipse. Can you do the Shiva Puja? No, you can't, because you during the lunar eclipse you cannot touch any item that you can use for your worship. You cannot even touch the pictures of the devatas or the lords that you worship. You cannot visit temples are closed that time. So how lunar eclipse can be utilized to achieve more spiritual progress and for the best outcomes possible, right? What you can do, you can again do the Jagran of certain mantras during it. You can chant, say, Hanuman Chalisa 101 times if you are in some kind of grave trouble during the lunar eclipse. It will give you tremendous blessings of Lord Hanuman. And you know, if you do that, you will feel that he is present. Even if you can't see him, you will feel his presence. And then you can utilize the Grahan Kal, the eclipse time, for even getting the basic siddhi of the various Sabar mantras. So for example, I have given the Sabar mantra of protection. Check out the video, and this video, it's a protection mantra for Lord Narsingha, Bhairava, and Hanumanji. Okay, so maybe yes, Ganeshji as well. So you can utilize that mantra during the Grahan Kal and get its get it energized. Some girl in my comment section said that how I can energize this because there is no lunar or solar eclipse coming right now. But this is your time. This is a really good time because it is coinciding with the Sawan month, Monday, and it's the end date of the Shravan Mas. So it's a very good time, and I would recommend, I would stress that if you are planning to do something, yeah, you like a sadhana, or you want to do Jagran of a mantra, or you want to get basic siddhi of a Sabar mantra, this is your time. You should utilize it. If you want to start a sadhana, somebody asked me in the comments, he is worshipping some kind of a Naga Devata, right? And he was asking like, we should end a particular sadhana on a auspicious day, or we should start a particular sadhana on a auspicious day. Various sadhana may differ. So I asked him what exact sadhana you're asking me about. So there was no answer anyways. So this particular time is good for starting any sadhana, right? So if you want to start a sadhana, I would say come to Shiva temple on Sawan Shivratri, get the mantra energized. Also do the also energize that mantra during the eclipse, and from then onwards you can start the sadhana. Why not during the eclipse? Because you cannot touch the rosary even. You have to do the japa without any item of worship. So you cannot even use rosary. You cannot even touch your bajot that you use for sadhana. You cannot even touch the clothes that you would otherwise use to put under the pictures that you will place on the bajot and then do your sadhanas. So you should not use any item. Then you cannot start a sadhana, but you should and you must utilize this good time. You can also do bhakti. If you don't want to do any kind of sadhana, you can just have the vratas and observe the vratas and then get the blessings of Lord Shiva in this pious and this important time. um, I can only imagine how can I how much I miss the various various such occasions. What happened? Various such occasions that I have utilized in India. The environment is so different than here in Canada. Everybody gets so much excited, and the thinking of the crowd is accordingly. Like if it is Shivratri, people are into going to Shivalayas and giving their utmost devotion, respect, puja to Lord Shiva. It was so fun, and it you automatically feel more desperate and um, more eager to do sadhanas and to worship, because the whole environment becomes like that. So you people are lucky you're back home in India, and enjoy this festive time, and may Lord Shiva blesses you, and may you get success in all your endeavors and all the sadhanas. And I hope this video helps, although it is not planned. It is just random, and I have to make it because already we are into the Sawan month, and today is Sawan Shivratri. So please forgive me if it is not matching up with the other videos which were planned and I have wrote down everything to what I have to say. But this is what I did. This is how you can do it. And if you have a different belief than what I believe in, if you believe that it has to be done in a different way, go with it. Everything would work as long as you love Lord Shiva, you respect him, and you are going to please him the way you want. He will be pleased. Okay, don't complicate things. Do not complicate things in order to um, get blessings of devata, specifically in case of Bhole Bhandari Bhagwan Shiv. You just, if you love him with your whole heart, and you're a good person from heart, and you you display your devotion to him, in any ways possible, he will get pleased at you. So I hope this video also helps, and if it does, please hit a like. If you have any confusion, please do leave a comment, but only after going through the tantra tutorial videos, all of them, not one, not two, but all of them, and in the sequence. And if you still have any query, please do not hesitate to ask me. If you want to appreciate my work, you can comment, you can share, you can like, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also hit the bell icon after you subscribe so that you never miss an update from this channel. And yeah, that's all, I guess. Peace out. God bless you all. Namaste.